You're live.
We're live.
We're live. Okay.
How about it? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm the Duke of Dance, the Prince of Party, your boy AR,
And I'm Versally, aka Tiny,
and we are
knee
knee
deep
deep
in
in
the
the
shit.
shit. Yay.
AR, what's up?
What's that
Happy
then?
Damn, I wanted a cheesecake.
You want the
Shit.
cheesecake?
Remember that cheesecake I said I wanted with the fucking it had a damn Debbie cake on top of it. The damn
Ooh.
Christmas tree Debbie cake on top of it.
Ooh.
Hold on. Damn.
It's on the top of the ground. Oh, that shit look good.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you, I don't even like cheesecakes, but I eat that motherfucker right there.
Oh my god. They
That
got it.
motherfucker is worthy of being eaten.
I'm about to go get it tomorrow. I'm not playing. I should have got it today. I forgot. Dang. Over here trying to get ready for this episode.
Yo,
We got some shit to talk.
we got some shit to talk.
What
But
you got?
before we begin, I just want to say, take a moment of silence to say RIP to my baby brother Jared. You know what I'm saying? I love you, little bro. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna pop this shit this episode for you. You know what I'm saying? Yay.
I love you.
Love you, bro.
He's the sweetest thing ever. What I tell you? Not Jared.
Yeah, man, Jared.
He's so sweet.
Yeah, you didn't believe he was a gangster in this youth. Because he was, would you say, so sweet?
Yeah. He said, no, Brie, I did.
I whooped the little ass in my younger day. I hemmed a few niggas up. Yeah.
I was so dead.
But yeah, we got some shit to talk about with y'all today. Pertaining to the boy Jigga Man, Sean Carter, Jay-Z. He done stepped in some shit this time, ain't he?
I told you this though.
You said it.
I think it was in June when we went live in the other studio.
You said it. You said Jay-Z next. And it looks like Jay-Z is next on the chopping block.
Well, okay, so it was a Jane Doe, but the thing about like what you had said earlier was he like outright saying no, like I didn't do it, like versus like Diddy, because like Diddy's like the most recent, you know,
Yeah, Diddy.
freak deep.
Yeah, Diddy. Okay. Jay-Z from the jump came out and at least pleaded his innocence and formally spoke on it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that stands for a lot because Diddy didn't give a damn. Diddy didn't. He waited until we got the video about Cassie to address it, right?
I thought he denied it a little bit before Cassie, and then once the video with Cassie came out, then
he got sorry.
He was like, yeah. Then he was actually sorry because it's just like, damn, we seen you do it. Like we seen you kick her head like a little football. Like
we saw that. Jay-Z said, y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna get a chance to see nothing about me. I'm gonna speak for myself. I would have done the same shit.
Then he went to see Mufasa.
You say he what?
He went to see Mufasa.
He went to see Mufasa?
Yeah, that same day. Same day he got a lawsuit. Took the family to go see Mufasa. So it's the premiere.
Oh, at the premiere. Yeah, that's where Blue Ivy was on the red carpet taking the pictures.
She looked really cute.
She did. And they was proud parents. That was a good moment to see them kind of, you know what I mean, cheering her on. Damn. Oh, that's about to go up in smoke.
You think so? Unless he was smart, because like, okay, just like hypothetically, you see Diddy and like just as easily as I predicted it, like he probably put 2 and 2 together too.
He knew his time was coming.
Yeah, so like, can he not like just move his assets? Like, okay, shit, I'm about to get a lawsuit. Let me move my assets around.
He can, and a powerful, rich, intelligent man like himself is probably gonna do so. Like you say, but when he first caught wind that they was on his ass and on Diddy's ass, he was like, yeah, let me go ahead and move my shit. And he moved his shit.
Now, okay, so would that lawsuit affect Beyonce?
I'm not quite sure. I do know that they're married. And I would think that you're a united entity once you're married legally, right? I don't know how they got it separated, or they're smart though. They are the smartest of the
Can
smartest.
can you write that in like a prenup?
Yeah,
Can you?
I feel like you can write
Like
different
what's mine is
assets.
mine, and what's yours is
I
yours. If we
came
split
into
up,
this with this. I'm Beyonce Knowles. I had Destiny's Child, Dangerously in Love, this, that, and the third. I was working on this. I had that before I met Sean Carter. Him the same. He had
he had his own
his own
songs.
discography, his own career before he met her. And then
Ain't
as
he
the
like the richest man though? Or
yeah,
he up there?
you said it. You proved me wrong the other day. We had a little
He the
debate.
little rich man.
That nigga is rich. He over Michael Jordan.
But what you said? Because like he had a lot of businesses. He a
He
businessman.
he a businessman. He owned the Brooklyn Nets. I think Michael Jordan owned the Bobcats, Charlotte, and he might have sold them. But Charlotte is a lesser market than Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, JC, that nigga, he'd have had, Rockaware. He had the shoes when I was in middle school. Sean Carter. He done made music. He's involved with his wife, his daughter. He has artists on his. He done made millions off of Memphis Bleak, Benny Siegel, Chris and Neef. These niggas had millions and hits. You know what I mean? Rihanna, Kanye.
Oh yeah.
Fucking he got money off of these entities alone. That's all him. So I can get it. When I thought about it, Michael Jordan got hangs, battery, you know what I'm saying? Space Jam, shoes. But Jay-Z doing it. Jay-Z motherfucking doing it.
Because you brought up a good one, Rihanna. When did he meet her?
She was young. That I do know. Rihanna couldn't have been no more than 16, 17 when Jay-Z got with her. Got up with her on a business tip.
She was 16.
She was 16.
It said he met her in 2004, and in 2004 she was 16.
Now they say.
How old was he? Hold on.
2004. He was born in 74. He was 30. I think he was born in 74.
He was 35. 35?
He's born in 69. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, December 4th, 69. Damn, he just had a birthday. Damn, you just had your birthday and then you get a lawsuit. That's fucked up.
What a gift. That nigga got that shit on his birthday. That had to be the 4th.
God damn.
Right after that shit.
That's crazy.
Damn, Jay.
That is fucked up. They couldn't wait till the new year.
Nah, they couldn't. Shit.
So, okay. So, yeah, Rihanna. Well, Aaliyah, too, because, like...
Aaliyah.
Yeah, he was around with Aaliyah.
Foxy.
How old was Foxy?
15.
Shut up.
She publicly done went on record saying she was 15 when Jay got a hold of her.
And that's the thing. What is it? It's like it's a grooming process.
It's definitely a grooming process. I feel like men like getting younger women so that they can groom them and train them to be what they want them to be.
Why you think older women are?
I feel like older women, they've been through what they've been through. Older women know how she want to be fucked. Older women know how she want to be kept. Older women know what she don't and do like. Older women is more at peace and content with who she is as a woman. Versus a younger woman is indecisive. She doesn't know. She's not quite there yet. So you can easily manipulate her and guide her in a certain manner that you couldn't a more mentally established woman. You follow me? That's why men like to take advantage of younger women, in my humble opinion. I feel like that's what drives a man to want a young. I can't see, and you said the other day, fresh meat. It's fresh, it's virgin, you know,
Well, like you said, they don't know any better, so they gonna do whatever.
you can take advantage. You can go out late, fuck with other girls.
Man, remember I think
That's the piece of phone.
Y'all pause 1 second.
Pause for the motherfucking illustrious call.
Oh my god. Yeah, we was hungry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had some chocolate though. I'm gonna get that cheesecake. I promise you that. It's mac and cheesecake in Simpsonville. Y'all, every month they have a good cheesecake. I promise you that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Got the hungry. The Howies.
Hungry Howies.
Yay. The internet love watching people eat. So y'all can get a chance to watch us eat tonight. Wow. This motherfucker look good. Smoky, like the man say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you was talking about like they don't really care. Like women these days are willing to share niggas. Cause like remember I was telling you about the Boston Richie and the Tatiana girl and the Ari girl, which that's another example of a nigga that like young girls. Cause I told you he met her or he was dating her when
Let me get it right.
He was dating her when she was 17.
Wow.
Cause I remember that shit I sent you where she had the cake that said legal and the post was like, now what?
These niggas like these young girls, man. And based off that post you showed me, she was pretty. I can kind of halfway see why a nigga would have talked to her. She looked grown as fuck. But it still don't justify it at all. Like, you know what I mean? On one hand, I can understand it, but nigga, you gotta fight through that shit. That's a little girl.
Well, he said he thought she was 23.
That nigga knew.
You think so?
I mean, think about it. You gonna talk to a chick. Y'all ain't gonna discuss her age at all. She could have lied, of course. I don't see him just checking ID, hounding her. But
so if she lied,
there probably wasn't no way for him to really know.
So he wouldn't get in trouble if she lied, though.
If she lied, he wouldn't.
Okay.
That would be a great defense for a lawyer. They'd be like, she lied to my client. She said that she was 23 when she was 17. How was he to know? That's what they'll do. But she fucked it up with that legal cake. Because now you know, nigga. That's what the prosecution gonna say.
What do you look with her character?
This motherfucker good.
Like it just came out the oven.
100 hours.
But yeah. Tatiana, she's sharing that nigga with RJ.
That's the other chick, right? How old is she?
23.
So he just thought she was 23 and then went and got another
She
motherfucker
look
that really.
older. Like RJ do look older.
She did. She definitely had a more mature look to her versus the other girl. The other girl looked just as mature as her though. That girl looked old.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's a good thing or not though, because it's like, like I said,
you kind of rushing your life a little bit, right?
Everybody's trying to look grown. Like, be a kid.
Living your youth. You can still be cute and be young. In our era, the girls was fine as fuck, and they weren't as provocative. Hell, that's all you do. You appreciated it.
No, you know what my brother had said the other day? He was talking about, he said, I'm going to take a break from social media because he said, I'm going to try to find my wife. He said, my wife is not going to be somebody that's influenced by social media.
Which brother said this?
Guess.
Keith.
How you know?
Keith is a deep brother.
Mm-hmm.
Keith is deep. I'm sorry. Keith is deep.
Mm-hmm. He's so smart.
He is. I can see Keith being like, man, fuck the bullshit, man. I got to find my queen, dog. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of all this madness in the jungle, let me go find my queen out here. That's a big ass jalapeno, boy. That motherfucker big. That motherfucker finna be hot.
Oh, no.
Ooh. It's hot. I felt that motherfucker immediately.
Oh, you know what I heard though? Well, I think a lot of people heard the Kathy White with Jay-Z. Would she die of an aneurysm?
They say Kathy White got murdered, didn't she? But how? Was it Jay? Was it Bay? And then what they call him, Jay and Bay? What you think?
What are you talking about?
Kathy White, who got her knocked off, Jay or Beyonce?
Probably, I don't know. I thought about, remember I looked up that Kathy White died in the same year that Beyonce was, pregnant with Blue Ivy. And remember, like, nobody really believed that she was pregnant with Blue Ivy because that belly flop. Remember that interview where her belly just like, and like when you notice like her face wasn't really chubby or anything like that. Like with the twins, like you could tell like she gained weight.
She really was pregnant.
Yeah.
Versus that other one, you feel like it was maybe a surrogate.
Mm-hmm.
Artificial, but yet efficient way of bringing them babies into the world.
I think they put Beyonce's egg and Jay-Z's, had Jay-Z's sperm, get into the egg or whatever, and put it in Kathy White to be the surrogate. And then maybe Kathy asked for more money, or I don't know.
I can see that.
Oh, I don't know. Or
But
she
okay,
said she was gonna.
here's the kicker. Why would they see fit to kill her after her being a surrogate? Did she want to talk about it?
Because then she would expose that Beyonce lied about being pregnant.
Okay. So there, that kind of removes the whole relationship between Kathy and Jay-Z, correct? Because if
It's
they
more
had
so embarrassing because didn't she make a whole damn album about this shit?
Lemonade.
Yeah.
Becky with the long hair.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy definitely could have been Becky with the long hair.
That's what everybody said.
So the plot thickens. Okay, so she was Becky with the long hair. Maybe Beyonce said, okay, we gonna goddamn bring her in, and then afterwards, just murk the bitch.
Or Jay-Z had got Kathy pregnant, because a lot of people say that Blue Ivy looked like Kathy, which I don't think so. I think Blue Ivy looked like Beyonce, but I don't know. Beyonce, like when I look at Blue Ivy, I definitely see Jay-Z. Like,
yeah, they look just alike.
So
She looked like the exact split down there middle image of both of them.
I do feel like that. But I don't know. Like I said, if Kathy carried it, they could just use Beyonce's head.
Mm-hmm.
So it would still be something or a child that looks like them.
I.e. Blue Ivy, because she is them.
But there's a small possibility that Jay-Z cheated and then he got rid of Kathy because they didn't want to expose the marriage. You don't think so?
I think so. I think it's a small possibility that could happen. Or that they just happen to damn do that. And then as a result, they decided to be like, okay, let's just knock this woman off because, like you say, because she gonna say too much. If she know too much about our interwovenness and how we do things.
Man, me and my friend, we seen this thing where it said that Beyonce killed Aaliyah. So it was like basically because Jay-Z wanted to get with Aaliyah back in the day.
Yeah.
And basically whoever Jay-Z got with, like Jay-Z was gonna be a billionaire or whatever.
Regardless.
Yeah, but I think Aaliyah was trending more to be the top solo artist, female artist versus Beyonce. Like if Aaliyah was still alive, I don't think there would be a Beehive. It'd still be Aaliyah. Like
yeah, oh yeah, it would have been Rihanna, Sierra, Beyonce. All of them are kind of like different pieces of Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
None of them would have been as big.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if Tupac would have lived, you wouldn't have had Jay-Z and Kanye and all these. Even Wayne wouldn't have been as big. Wayne would have got away because he's from the South, and the South had to come eventually and come in. So I'll give Wayne and T.I. them. That's the only reason. But all that other shit, it was gone.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're right. I'm just saying, like, I did hear that theory because, like, I don't know, like, everybody knows, like, the situation with Aaliyah was kind of just funky in itself.
Mm-hmm.
But then we know that Aaliyah was messing around with R. Kelly at a young age.
Damn. MJ.
Well, yeah, at the time of her death, like she was mostly with Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it was something about she didn't want to be with Jay-Z.
Why you think
I forgot what he said. Dame, I think had an interview about it.
James hate Jay-Z? So I'm pretty sure he was probably very vocal about what went on between them two. I heard him be very vocal about R. Kelly and Aaliyah, but I ain't really heard him talk about him and Jay-Z too much with Aaliyah.
Well, I think that's why they fell out. Because they used to be close or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the reason why they don't really, or they didn't fuck with each other for a long time. I don't know if they reconciled.
That's the real personal reason, probably.
Mm.
Versus, we get the more business Rockefeller.
Yeah, I mean, maybe when you get older, like you let stuff like that go, but like probably at that day and age, they was probably just like, nah, like
Aaliyah the type thing you don't let go.
Yeah, you just
be
not,
mad about that for life.
Mm-hmm. You ready to go to bat for her? Like, shoot, look how she had R. Kelly. Like R. Kelly wrapped around, infatuated with her.
Aaliyah was something serious. She was beautiful. She was a kind soul. And she was a woman at the end of the day. Probably had them niggas.
What's that first album? Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Ooh-wee.
They played that during the R. Kelly, what you call it? The documentary. Like, when she was singing that, like, you basically saying it.
I can do whatever the fuck an older motherfucker can do. Mm.
That was I mean, I like that song. I ain't gonna lie. Until they played it on the R. Kelly documentary.
Yeah, when they played it on R. Kelly. But when old girl said that she came in there on the bus.
Oh yeah, and she seen them. That's how I was like, I felt like y'all should have just left her name out of it because let her rest in peace.
But you know how people is.
Yeah.
That's a hot topic. They ain't finna let Aaliyah live in that regard. They can get ready to bring all of that juiciness up. Because it's conversation worthy.
Yeah.
And she died early, so we never really got to 100% talk about her. See, it's crazy. But you're right. They should just let her rest. But they are manipulating the fuck out of her name in that regard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you getting money. Well, I mean, I feel like that's why her family try to preserve the rights to like all her stuff and her music and stuff. But it's just like y'all still feeding off of her, kind of.
They know that R. Kelly tainted her legacy to a degree, and they want, and now especially now that R. Kelly then got fucked up. You remember that that Aaliyah movie that they fucked up and did?
And that was a terrible.
They fucked her shit up with that. Because think about the younger generation that didn't know about Aaliyah that tapped into that shit. It was like let down. They probably never now take Aaliyah as serious as they probably should or could.
Yeah. They don't know like how iconic she was. Like
she was that.
Like I remember when she died, like I was like, oh my God, I was devastated.
Yes.
Like devastated.
Mm-hmm.
As a little kid. Didn't know no better.
That shit was fucked up. I cried. I damn near beat Jared up. He came to Aaliyah died. What you mean Aaliyah died? You better get your ass back in the house with that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Me and June about ready to jump on Jared for that shit, but don't come here telling us no Aaliyah died, nigga. He was right though. She died. That's how devastated we was that the news. We was ready to beat him up about it. Aaliyah was that thing.
Yeah, but I mean, to think about if that was her reality, you know, she went through a lot way too early.
Yes, she did. sometimes mm, she could have got out of it. You know, she could have. Aaliyah had a very bright future. She would have been able to get out of that R. Kelly shit and that Jay-Z shit, but unfortunately, the world had already kind of surmised an idea about her via R. Kelly, and I feel like her family know that, and that's why they are not quick to just put her back out there
Mm-hmm.
because they know his legacy ties in with hers, and he got an ugly legacy, and I
A
get it.
tarnished.
I tarnish legacy, and if Jay-Z ain't careful, he gonna be right with him. You seen Jay-Z and R. Kelly had that album. I don't know if you remember that. You was young when it came out, The Best of Both Worlds.
Mm-mm.
It was a double album. Look it up. R. Kelly and Jay-Z. It was fire. They he was saying the best of both worlds. I'm the best rapper, and he was saying I'm the best R&B nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay-Z abandoned it once R. Kelly got caught up in the first allegation with the piss and the young girl.
Mm-hmm.
So
The
Jay-Z kind of
night.
showed his hand back then, like nigga. Which is
Well,
a
he said
wonder.
he's a businessman. Like you said, he was like a mafia dude. Like,
He moved like a mobster.
yeah.
He moved like a mobster. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't finna get nothing to stick on me. Hey, and at the end of the day, if you in the street and if you doing anything illegal, you can't do nothing but respect that. Catch me if you can.
Mm-hmm.
That's what y'all. That's your job, man. That's what you do. You catch motherfuckers. So catch me.
Well, my friend, she sent me this video where this dude, he's 31 years old, and he claims that Jay-Z is his dad. And he said when he
Wow,
found out, it was like when he was like younger.
it's
Like,
his dad. He looked like Jay Z. You know,
hold on.
Jay Z got distinctive features. He should look like that nigga.
Hold
He
on.
probably got the lips and all that.
Where is it?
I wouldn't know what to say about this point, but
Rymir Satterweight. You see that? It's the
that's his
nose.
motherfucking son, dog.
Look at him.
That's his son.
Is it the nose?
It's the whole face. That enlarge it. I don't think they can see it. That's his face.
Has Jay-Z or any of his people tried to reach out to you to maybe like squash you from doing these? I mean, I wouldn't say they trying to stop it, but they definitely don't want it out there. I would say that. It's crazy to me. No, I'm not asking for no money or nothing. I'm not asking for no handouts or nothing like that.
Yo, that's crazy. This nigga look just like Jay-Z, don't he?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me see.
I wouldn't know what to say, but at this point,
He talk like him and all.
we men at the end of the day, it's no hard feelings against you. Don't think somebody come listen. You can, if it's true, it's true. If it's not, you could have been got this shit done with. But the only thing I'm asking is, I don't want no money from you. You know, if you want to have that relationship, if it was true, that is on you. You know, I'm just showing you that I'm fighting for what I believe in is right, and I want all the kids and everyone that come behind me. If you're missing the parents, it's all about. It's sometimes just that's all you need to know who your parents is. You don't need nothing from them. It close the book. It just helped me, you know, go on with my life and just be straight. It's not like I'm looking for anything, looking for you to bring me up where you at or bring me with your family and all. I still got my own family, but I just want you to be like, just think about it. Like, we could have been got this, you know, over with and do all this shit. I still respect you, even though I might not like you. And when I say I don't like you, it's not even it's just that I feel like, you know, y'all sit at the top and y'all forgot where y'all came from, and sometimes you gotta bring yourself down to the bottom. You can't sit at the top and think all these, you know, I'm rich and all that, and if I go to court, this will affect this and all that stuff. Sometimes you just gotta get it over. If you believe this wasn't true, it would have been over with, you know. And for you to let me to sit here and after all this, my mom passed away. And I'm not saying you physically, but dragging us to court and all that, not taking care of the problem. It's just you let it happen. So it was like you could have been got this over.
Because they're trying to get him to court order that paternity test, and he won't do it.
Obviously, it's something.
Yes, he know.
Yeah. I need to get somebody on my side. So I go in high school and he said, get him health insurance. That's what I was ordered to.
I know it was like one interview that I had seen where he said that when he found out, because I guess he has a brother, and he thought for the longest that his brother's dad was his dad until his mom just kept, he said, my mom just kept staring at me like just like it's almost like she knew, like, but she was just like she didn't know how to tell me. And then one day she sat him down and he was like that day it wasn't like we were struggling, we was fine, like, you know, there was nothing wrong or anything.
Yeah.
And he was like, she just told me like what happened. And he was like, at that point I'm like, okay, so this man ain't my father, like, it's this man, you know. So just imagine, like, why would she do that? Like, you know, if Jay-Z wasn't, or she didn't think that Jay-Z was the child's father, why would you ruin what was all? Oh, you know what? I think my friend said that originally on the birth certificate, she said it could be one or two people. It could be the brother's dad or Jay-Z. And the brother's dad went and asked for a paternity test, and it came out that it wasn't his.
Wow. There's some shit going on with that shit.
But it's just like, you know, like you heard in the interview, if Jay-Z was like, hell no, I ain't fuck no damn 16-year-old, get in the, you know, just like how he is right now. Oh, hell no, that's sick. Da, 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 da. You know, he's fighting for himself, right?
But he can't deny that paternity test. That's
if he's
more
asking for it, like, why don't you just give it to him?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He even saying like, I don't even want no money from you, like,
because it tarnishes his word. He already lied and said he didn't do it. So think about it. Like now, if I say I didn't do it, and then I take a paternity test, and the concrete evidence come out, and now it's proven that I am this child's father, I'm caught in a lie. So now it makes the public look at me in other areas of lies that I potentially told.
mm-hmm.
It's just a way for him to see why A cover his ass.
So do you think, like, because you said that it looked like him, that's his seed?
Yeah, that motherfucker.
That's his
That's
seed?
his son, man.
What? Let me show you his mom.
That nigga. Does he not? Am I tripping?
This is the son that she claimed that she had fathered or mothered with Jay-Z, and this is one.
Damn, where's the mother? Like, did you just see that? Oh, that's the mama.
It's Jay's son, man. I mean, you seen Jay over there a minute ago. Like, it's his son. Look, that's his son.
Damn, that's creepy.
Yes.
You see how that just morphed into him?
That's his son.
He the pappy.
The pappy.
You know what? We gonna turn this into Mari. You all.
When it comes to 35-year-old Jay-Z's son, Jay-Z, you are the father.
Rymir.
35-year-old Rymir.
Oh my gosh.
He's the father, man.
You don't need no more evidence. You sure?
I'm positive.
Positive.
Ain't no way, ain't no coinky dink that nigga look like Jay-Z to that degree, and his mama just happened to fuck Jay-Z.
I mean, yeah. It was, they said, I think, was it Manhattan? She said some apartments in Manhattan. But it's like, how old was he? I don't know. I guess it don't matter if she was 16 at the time.
Nah.
31 years ago. How? Okay, it's 2024. So 1994. How old was he in 1994?
30. Well, no, I'm tripping. 64. It's like 24, 26, something like that. Between 24 and 26. Mine a little cloudy because I've been drinking.
And 25. Still too old for a 16-year-old. So why? Like, if he's been doing this since, like, I guess, was it like more common back in the day? Because, like, back in the old days, they used to really marry really young
They did.
girls.
They used to take girls. You could get betrothed to a man as soon as you started your mistress.
Like 13, like
As soon as you started, you were
12.
of age, you
Yeah.
were ripened, and you could then go to a man, and that man could have you as his wife. It's Color Purple. Celie was 14. He said, I can't let you have Nettie, but I can let you have Celie. And he gave Celie away to that man, and he had his way with her from 14. Had her cooking, cleaning. They show sex scenes. She didn't bore any children, but nonetheless.
They were really young though. So it's just like, I don't know when we transitioned from that, because like what time period was the Color Purple set for?
That was early 1900s all the way up to the 1920s. 30s.
Okay. So I mean, not saying 1920s wasn't that long ago, but shit, I mean,
100 years a century ago.
Yeah, like, I mean, in 100 years, like, and how old is Jay-Z? 69? He done lived 69 of them years? Is he 69 for real?
No, he was.
Hold on.
He was born in 69.
Oh yeah, hold on.
So he's like,
he's 55.
Yeah,
okay. So you lived half of that shit. You live half of that shit. When did the line cross? Like, was it at the 20s? Like, because even though they said it stopped around the 20s, like you had the Great Depression, niggas was probably sad and shit. They was probably still having young pussy. I don't know what happened in the 40s. Nobody talks about that shit. And then 50s, everybody started coming up again. I don't know what happened.
Hey, niggas never stop dealing with young women, unfortunately.
Why?
Like I told you, it's a grooming process. They like training them up to be what they want them to be.
Yeah, and you gonna make a person crazy. Like,
I guess if you catch them young enough, you kind of subside to crazy.
Give them
in a man's mind, you kind of subside to crazy, because if you get them young enough, they're tamed, they're trained, so there's no room for crazy. Even though we both know that's not how it works, but that's their mindset.
Well, when did
that's why they're so willing to gamble on that mindset, that practice.
But also, like, you think about the industry, like the industry let them in really young too, because like Britney Spears came in young, and you see how messed up she is, and then Beyonce came in young too.
Beyonce was there young. Amanda Bynes, like that Nickelodeon shit, all of them. Pretty much, if you a female child star, you kind of preyed upon.
Well, you were forced to grow up a little bit faster. Like they were business people. They had jobs. They providing for their families and stuff like that.
Yeah, they own you. They want you to do everything that they want the way they want it. They're gonna write adult scripts. They're gonna put you in uncomfortable situations where you gotta kind of grow up and be a woman a lot quicker. Even male stars, Jaleel White. You know who Jaleel White is?
Mm-hmm.
He said, Steve Urkel. He said he had a scene where they made him kiss an older woman. He said he was like very uncomfortable with that. Had a whole grown woman put his tongue all the way in his mouth several times to get a scene right. It fucked him up.
Yeah.
I personally probably would have liked a older woman doing that to me when I was his age,
Oh
but
my goodness.
different strokes for different folks. But I get it. All jokes aside, I get it. Like that's a lot. You know what I mean? As a young man trying to find yourself and get yourself into a sexually adept place, and then you got a whole woman just sticking her fucking tongue down your throat. You know what I mean? Making you feel good, but at the same time making you feel wrong. That's heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, and like that was a good example because like boys too.
Boys too. It happens with boys too. And you seen it on the Nickelodeon shit, the Drake and Josh motherfucker. Remember he was talking about like how it took his girlfriend's mom to intervene and be like, why the fuck is a 40-year-old man calling you that many times, harassing you? Something ain't right. Let's call the police. Call your mom or something. I can't remember what she said, but she took the initiative. That's what we need. We need grown-ups to be observant and peep some shit in the cut and be like, nah, that ain't right. Let me investigate a little bit and see what the fuck going on with this kid, because that's weird. We all know what the fuck weird is, you know?
I do feel like maybe parenting nowadays, people are more aware of that and they more cautious
Yeah.
than back in the day. Back in the day, we had a lot of
Motherfuckers was oblivious to shit.
Well, we had a lot of freedom. Shoot, your mama couldn't afford to have somebody watch you. You be at the house by yourself. Anything can happen to you.
Anything. Any creep could creep through the window.
That's
you know?
I just seen that thing on Netflix, the John Bonet.
Oh yeah, I started watching that shit too.
You need to finish it. That shit crazy.
It's crazy. So what you think? I started it now. I'm kind of convinced that the parents killed her.
No, like once you start getting really into it and you see all the facts. Well, first of all, like when the police got there and they did the sweep, how the fuck did y'all not find her when the police searched the house the first time? Who found her?
Who found her?
The dad.
The dad found her
in the basement. So, because they were like, okay, are you sure you didn't check everywhere? The dad was like, well, let me check one more time. And then he went in the basement and he found her. Wow. How the fuck did y'all fuck that up?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I gotta finish that shit. That shit been fucking with me because we pretty much the same age. Me and John Bonet. Like, I remember when that happened. I remember being like, damn, a little girl got killed like that.
And they were over sexualizing her. Like, I get beauty pageants or whatever, but they were like, oh, the way she dressed, it was like a grown woman. And if you see like how many men were just infatuated, like grown men were infatuated with her and just fans of her.
Yeah, as a father, why would you want your daughter involved?
Well, I don't think he knew. Like, I think he was probably innocent or whatever because I've been in a pageant before and you do it. Well, there's money involved into it, if you win, but I don't know.
But I'm with you. If he had known it was men sexualizing his daughter like that, surely he would have, to some degree, been like, "Hey, this is weird," you know.
He ain't looking at his daughter like that.
Okay.
But I think Jay-Z, once he had his daughter, I think maybe he stopped looking at women like that. Like, maybe he did mature. But before then,
unfortunately, we're not exempt for punishment for our crimes that we did when we were younger. Some people are a bit, I don't know want to say fortunate enough, but blessed enough to be given another chance and not have to pay the piper. And then some motherfuckers had to pay the piper in full.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay-Z,
I guess it depends on what you did, because like
depends
you
on what you
said,
did, man. The universe
if Jay-Z is out here killing people, then
and raping and killing, like that's two things that the universe ain't gonna let you get by with.
yeah,
You
it's
know, I
gonna
mean,
come
a
to
little
light.
white lie or a steal or eating some pussy or something, you might get by with. That other shit, that real shit, that commandment shit, like you gotta pay that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just wipe a new slate, go on about your life, and oh, I got a wife and kids, and I'm rich now. I'm just, no, nigga, you still gotta talk. You gotta pay for that shit.
Shoot, we see with R. Kelly. R. Kelly miserable in jail.
Bill Cosby.
That's
Bill was the
crazy.
ultimate motherfucking
That was
reap
crazy.
what you sow shit.
Didn't you say Martin Luther King too?
Martin Luther King was a serial cheater. He liked women. He was in Atlanta. Atlanta just didn't start being a place where pretty women was at over yesterday. The women been pretty in Atlanta in the 60s too, 70s too. The shit, they was still pretty.
He probably was getting a lot of ass.
He was getting a lot of ass down there. He was the man.
Mm-hmm. You over here freeing us and shit.
I mean, he was speaking the word. And I ain't gonna say, you know, he loved God. He was a good man, but he had a soft spot, and his soft spot was pretty women. I'm gonna be 100 with you. And I heard that Martin Luther King liked pretty women. It made me like him more. He became more relatable. Now I say, oh, this a real nigga, dog.
Oh
This nigga out here leading the people, got shot for us, did all this shit for us. It was getting some pussy.
Gets a pussy.
Just a real nigga in the A.
Pussy.
In the A. Come on, y'all get the fuck out of here.
Houston, all the little South Houston.
He was Jeezy before Jeezy. It was motivation, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't think
why ain't he ain't on no coin or something? No dollar bill. Like,
he ain't on no coin.
Why?
They got him. They just gave him a monument in DC about 2-3 years ago. No, maybe like 10 years ago now. I think it's been there probably like a decade, but there's a Martin Luther King memorial in Washington, D.C. now. I think it's adjacent to the Vietnam Wall. When I went there in 5th grade, it wasn't there. But they trying to give him his props. They done made a holiday. They didn't give him a statue. They not going to put that nigga on no damn currency.
Put it on a $15 bill.
It'd be nice, but they not. They were supposed to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. You hear about that? Harriet Tubman was supposed to be on the $20 bill as a replace of Abraham Lincoln. They've been talking about this since I was in high school, 20 years ago. Not yet to do it.
Of Andrew Jackson?
I'm sorry. Yeah, Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson. She's supposed to replace Andrew Jackson. And everybody can say that she should be on there more than Andrew. Andrew Jackson? Fuck Andrew Jackson. What the fuck did Andrew Jackson do? The Indian Removal Act? He removed a bunch of Native Americans from their homeland, indigenous people from the United States. Fuck him. Take him off there, put Harriet Tubman on there.
That was your cousin?
Ain't my cousin. Now he might have owned some of my cousins. That might be how they broke down.
How you got the name?
But the motherfucker ain't got nothing to do with me in a bloodline sense. But he probably owns some Jacksons, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure.
Sorry, Michelle.
Hence the name. He had a big plantation with a bunch of Jacksons on it. I'm certain.
You certain?
I'm certain.
Oh my goodness.
And he probably went out there and had his fun with Jackson women.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of light-skinned, mulatto, mixed black people that come from his lineage too, that are Jacksons. I'm certain of it. I just hope I ain't one.
I heard some dudes have like a fetish with repopulating the earth.
Man, it's a thing to be a man, man. You just can never understand what it is.
Why do y'all want so many kids?
I don't. I guess men just be like, Pop goes to Weasel. Ooh, you know I got a kid in Detroit, right? I'm certain I got a kid. I done it her 5 times. I know I gotta get
Right?
in the truck.
They be bragging about it. Like,
Yeah.
pull out game week, can't pull out the driveway. Like,
Oh, look, I can't pull out the driveway when my car shut off. Before I even pull out the driveway.
oh my god.
Call the mechanic. My shit shut down before I left. It happens.
No. Y'all need to do better. Okay. Stop
Nah.
because China got a law, okay? 3 motherfucking kids. And after that, your ass is getting fined.
Because they have 3 billion people there. I think it's 7, 8 in the world. They got 3 something. They almost got a quarter of that shit. That's crazy.
Okay, you don't think we getting a little overpopulated?
We ain't got no billion. I think in the United States it's 40 million African Americans. We probably got 300 million, 350 million Americans over here. Pretty substantial, but that's still not a billion. That's a billion people. 1 billion. They got 3.
No, they need to do population control because some people
They need to.
Yeah, some people y'all can't even afford these goddamn kids.
Okay, now that's another conversation. The people that's having them that can't afford them, they need to do something about that for real. Like, if you are within a certain tax bracket and you ain't bringing in a certain amount of money, you should be fined. But you know why they don't do that? Plot thickens. Because they get more money off of that illegitimate, irresponsible, wedlock baby making than they would if they regulated it. Because now you got government assistance and EBT and prison funding and all the different things that come into this shit.
I had seen this shit. It was like, I don't think you watched it. It was this movie called Bug's Life.
Bug's Life.
Yeah, Bug's
From back
Life.
in the day. Yeah.
So I had seen this thing. Dang, hold on.
How don't you drop your phone? How do you keep it protected? You do that shit.
Okay, this.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one
Hopper.
ant.
Yeah.
It was that ant that stood up to me.
Yep.
Hold on. Like, basically,
Ants are not meant to serve grasshoppers.
That used to be my movie.
oh,
yo.
this.
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all
Oh, stand up.
stand up. Those puny little ants
Outnumber us.
100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way. You let one
There
ant
goes our way of life.
Yep.
I said, damn.
And Bug's Life used to be that shit. Flick. Hopper. Yeah. I remember that shit.
That was deep, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I guess like what you said, like they need them to stay in that tax bracket. Like,
They need motherfuckers to stay in that bracket. They need people to stay in their place. If they ever get out of it, there goes the way of life.
well, so how do you feel it's about to play out with Jay-Z? Like, maybe maybe in the next 6 months, how do you feel?
Jay-Z is a powerful man. One of the most powerful black men in the country. If there's anybody that can put up a good defensive fight, it is him. So it's getting ready to be a battle of karma, money, and truth.
You don't think he's too powerful? Because I think Diddy thought he was too powerful.
Jay-Z more powerful than Diddy. I
Yeah.
don't even think Diddy ain't in that billionaire list, is he?
No, but like you said, Diddy was doing party. He was still childish.
He was childish. He thought he was more than what he was, and he's been humbled. Jay-Z, on the other hand, is that. That don't mean he can't be humbled, but he is that nigga. Like, He got the money, he got the accolades, he got the business. They flourish. Ain't nobody like, hey, we can ready to take something from you, Jay-Z. You know what I mean? They as soon as that shit happened, they stripped Diddy. Now it is early, but that's why I say it's gonna be interesting
To see how it
to
play
see
out.
how it play out. By the summer,
It's gonna be.
it's gonna be hell.
I don't know, because with that that boy, then you don't think, because like I've seen a lot of articles like recently come up saying like everybody's looking at that shit now.
The boy,
Ramir.
I feel like all that's gonna come on Jay-Z ass. Jay-Z very well could be cooked. I ain't saying he can't be. He gonna fight though.
Look, an hour ago, like they about to be on his ass. So it's just like if they keep getting on his ass about that, would he have to do a paternity test? Can you make somebody do a paternity test or no?
I don't think you can make them. I ain't never heard tell of nobody being made to do it.
You can't be court ordered to do it though.
Maybe.
Like, oh,
I don't
okay.
have them type problems. I don't know.
Well, I guess it's like what if like, okay, if I wanted child support and I'm saying you the baby dad, but you are saying you're not the baby dad, and I
then
need
you opt to take one at that point so your ass don't get put on child support. It's not like they'll make you, but I feel like you can be like, hell no, because they not getting ready to throw some potential money away. That's free money for the government if you pay child support. You gonna have to prove it. If you don't want to be, said father of this baby, then you prove it. You're gonna pay the $800 to $1,000, whatever the fucking cost is, to have the paternity test. I heard it was $800. $800 for them to check your blood, your sperm. That's what I heard.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, just give the boy a DNA test, and then that'll eliminate him. But it's just like if you do give him a DNA test, and the boy finds out that that's his dad, all hell gonna break loose.
Mm-hmm. Then he gonna really go on to tear it in. Let him find out that's his daddy. He gonna feel entitled to talk shit. Then he gonna be like, you ain't shit. You know what I went through all those nights listening to the Hard Knock Life and the Black Album. No, he was my motherfucking daddy.
I'm fucking dead.
He gonna be a J ass, boy. You love Blue Ivy more than you love me.
You was never there, nigga. Oh, I get
you treat me like Poison Ivy.
That's all wrong with you.
Oh shit. Hey, he finna be mad to the motherfucker, man. Jay, you better watch your ass, nigga.
You better hope it's not true.
He coming for you.
But there has to be another motherfucker that looks just like Jay-Z in New York. Does Jay-Z got a brother? No.
He do. He shot his brother.
What?
You hear about that?
No.
Jay-Z shot his brother when they were like 13 years old. I just saw this on the internet about 2 weeks ago. It's real. He shot his brother. His brother was smoking crack or doing something, and Jay-Z went with it and shot him. But it was for a good cause. But he shot his brother, and his brother stopped smoking crack. So he saved him, I guess.
So his brother lived.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He didn't kill him. He shot him.
Okay.
He wounded the motherfucker. He got his point across.
Not for the better cause.
Jay-Z stabbed the motherfucker too. You know about that?
No.
Jay-Z stabbed a person. Look this up now. Fact check me. Jay-Z stabbed the motherfucker multiple times. I think like 9-10 times. Tried to kill him. Ain't no way you can stab somebody that many times and not be trying to kill him. You did?
Yeah.
He stabbed him. Something went wrong, and Jay-Z stabbed that motherfucker. Jay-Z is a project nigga from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like he don't put nothing past Jay. I don't put nothing past Jay. Don't let Jay fool you with that business suit, that attire, and that relinquished vocabulary and vernacular. That motherfucker crazy.
Yeah, he's very proper now. But you know what? That goes back to what I said. Why did Solange beat your ass?
Great point. What made Solange
do?
get so aggravated with you to the point where she gonna jump on you? Why would you jump on your sister's husband? Come on, he had to be fucking up. That's not common. People don't just do that.
So unembarrassing that she felt like it was gonna tear her down.
You playing my motherfucking sister, you pussy ass nigga.
Mhm.
You know what you doing. You out here playing my sister. My sister's a queen. You know who my goddamn sister? My sister motherfucking Beyonce.
Child.
Beyonce knows. You know how you playing my motherfucker. I'm bow, bow, nigga, bow. Before you knew it, she done stole on 3-4 times. Bow, 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 bow. On the elevator. The camera done caught it. They gotta come out waving at motherfuckers and shit like nothing happened. Beyonce gotta disclaim. Of course shit go down this $1 billion on the elevator.
Oh my goodness. No, Beyonce need to toughen up. You need to get mad. Like that little bat that you did in Lemonade, you need to go upside his head.
Yeah, but that's money. It's so much easier said than done when you have the nigga that's doing this to you is the richest black man in the country.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to do that against the bummiest black man in the country if you're in love with him the right way. Imagine being in love with the most powerful black man in the fucking country. That nigga more powerful than Barack Obama on the low. Cause money talk, but Obama is an image. He's a figure. He's an image. He didn't have no
He's a
power
leader,
and
yeah.
no real money. I think the president get paid $400,000 a year. That's it.
Child.
That's the annual salary for the president. $400,000 a year. It's rappers making more than that.
That's why like Trump kind of has his own business.
That's
and
what
stuff.
makes Trump that shit, because Trump has money for real. He's not put in puppet. He is a puppet, but he's not a puppet put in that has to take the crumbs of the government. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? He can kind of talk his own shit and stand on it a little better.
Oh my goodness. Well, we can go on, but we gonna let it rest and we gonna see how this play out.
Yeah. Hey, y'all check back in with us, man. You know, make sure you get in the comments and let us know what you think Jay getting ready to do. Is he going to jail or is he gonna prevail? What you think?
Look up that video. See what his son look like.
That nigga look like him.
Yeah. Use the pappy.
You the pappy, Jay.
We sorry.
Avoid the paternity test by all means, at all costs.
Oh my God.
Cause your ass is grass, Mr. Post.
Oh my God. Please.
We out though. It's your motherfucking boy AR.
And I'm Versally, aka Tiny.
And we are
Knee
deep in the shits.
In the shits.
In the shits.
Okay, my bad.
Yay.
Hold on.